You know when that deep dive request came in,
I gotta admit, cylinder fillers.
it definitely threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
It's like dangerous, boring.
What exactly is this whole filling cylinders thing all about anyway?
It's a lot more interesting than it sounds.
I can tell you that.
Okay, good. Because
You sent over this awesome guide from RoleCatcher.
which, by the way, cool career platform.
Mhm.
So let's dig into what they have to say.
And try to unpack this career path together.
Sounds good.
First things first.
What does a cylinder filler actually do all day?
Okay, so picture this. You're in like this bustling industrial setting, maybe a plant or even a hospital, and your mission is to fill all those cylinders, but with different gases, right?
Oh, so it's not just like air.
No, no, no.
You got oxygen for hospitals, nitrogen to keep food fresh,
Yeah.
even carbon dioxide, for the fizzy drinks we love.
Okay, so there's actually like variety in the types of gases you'd work with.
Oh, yeah, a huge amount of variety.
And each gas, well, it's got its own personality, you could.
Unique properties, safety stuff.
So it's not just turning a valve, you got to get the science behind it too.
So it's not as simple as just like pump it from point A to point B.
Nope.
You're running specialized equipment, watching those pressure gauges like a hawk.
And making sure every cylinder is up to code, safety-wise.
One slip-up could be bad news, so yeah, attention to detail is huge.
I'm starting to see why you need more than just steady hands for this.
So you've got me curious now.
Why should someone listening even consider cylinder filler as a job?
Okay, so for one thing, it's a growing field.
Those cylinders aren't going to fill themselves, right?
Plus, it's a really neat mix of hands-on work and technical know-how.
So definitely not a desk job.
Right.
What kind of impact do these cylinder fillers have, like, across different industries?
Think about it. Hospitals need oxygen for patients. Factories use all sorts of gases for making things.
Even science labs need them for experiments.
You'd be a vital part of the process.
Making sure all these places have the gases they need to function?
So a real behind-the-scenes essential worker.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see the responsibility here.
But I gotta say the phrase cylinder filler,
It's still kind of bringing to mind?
like someone just doing the same thing again and again.
Right.
Is there any room for creativity?
Or problem solving in this job.
You know, that's actually a big misconception.
About this kind of work?
Sure, you have your standard procedures, the routine,
Right.
but things don't always go to plan.
Let me guess.
Malfunctioning equipment, faulty gauges.
Exactly.
It's all fun and games until the pressure drops.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
And
that
that's
part.
where that attention to detail, it's crucial.
A good cylinder filler isn't just going through the motions.
They're always watching, analyzing, troubleshooting.
Making sure those cylinders are filled right and safe.
So give me an example.
What's a situation where a cylinder filler's got to put on their thinking cap?
Okay, say you're filling an oxygen cylinder.
And the pressure gauge, it's not climbing as fast as it should. Now, someone green, they might just keep going.
Figure it's nothing.
But a pro, they know even a small hiccup could be a sign.
They'll check the valves, the hoses, maybe even run diagnostics.
So it's about
Being proactive, trusting your gut,
exactly
that on-the-spot thinking, that can be the difference.
between things running smoothly and a major problem.
And remember, these gases, they're often needed urgently.
Like a hospital low on oxygen, no time for delays because someone wasn't paying attention.
That's a powerful way to put it.
Okay, so we've got detail-oriented problem solver.
What other skills are essential for this line of work?
Well, we touched on safety, but it's worth digging deeper.
It's more than just gloves and goggles.
Right, because we're talking.
Potentially flammable stuff, pressurized, even toxic sometimes.
Absolutely.
That's where certifications like HAZMAT come in, hazardous materials.
It shows employers, the risks, the protocols, all that.
And it's not just about protecting yourself either, right?
Yes, sir.
It's about everyone around you, the environment too.
Exactly.
And then there's OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration.
OSHA, the big one.
That's the one.
They set the standards for workplace safety across the board.
So having that OSHA certification, that shows you're serious.
About those regulations.
Exactly.
Which is important for, well,
Pretty much any industrial job.
pretty much, yep.
Those certifications, they make your resume stand out.
Show you're serious about safety, which in this field.
Major plus.
Okay, so someone's listening right now.
And they're thinking,
Sign me up. Where do I apply?
what's the career path look like for a cylinder filler?
Well, the good news is.
You don't need some big fancy degree to get started.
Oh, that IS is good news.
High school diploma or equivalent, that's usually the minimum.
Okay, so pretty accessible. Having some experience, that helps,
Yeah, makes sense.
Like in a related field, manufacturing,
Right.
warehousing.
Anything where you've handled equipment, materials.
Safety-conscious environment.
Right. So even if you haven't worked with
Yeah.
these specific gases, this equipment,
That experience shows you get it,
Yeah.
the flow of an industrial setting, procedures, all that.
you got it.
And this is where I'm going to bring it back.
RoleCatcher, game changer.
Oh, yeah.
They have this feature.
It analyzes job descriptions, helps you tailor your resume,
So smart.
like those AI tools.
Yeah, their AI stuff is great.
So you're not sending out some generic resume
You can make it really pop.
for the folks hiring in the, well,
Cylinder filling world.
exactly, target it right at them.
What else does RoleCatcher have? I'm curious.
Okay, so they have this huge library of interview questions.
But specifically for cylinder fillers.
No way, that's amazing.
I'm talking questions that get at the heart of the job.
Like we were talking about, that attention to detail,
Hmm.
problem solving, safety awareness,
It's like,
peeking into the interviewer's brain.
right.
You can practice your answers.
Go in there feeling confident.
It's not even just about memorizing answers, though.
It's about understanding what they're really asking.
Give me an example.
Okay, so they might ask, tell me about a time you faced a challenge.
Classic.
But they're looking for how you think, how you stay calm.
Your commitment to safety, all of that.
So it's about connecting the dots.
Your experiences, those key skills.
Exactly.
Speaking of showcasing skills.
RoleCatcher mentioned a portfolio, which
Yeah.
sounds a little different for a cylinder filler.
Yeah. What do you even put in there?
That's where you get to be creative.
Okay.
Show you're
wait.
passionate.
You could include photos, like of perfectly filled cylinders,
Yeah.
showing your precision.
Maintenance logs, detailed ones,
So you're on top of the equipment.
certifications, all that.
So it's like showing, not just telling.
Exactly.
Look, I can walk the walk.
There you go.
Tangible proof.
And speaking of proof,
Let's talk career growth.
oh yeah,
Because a cylinder filler,
they're not just stuck,
not
right?
at all.
There's got to be ways to move up.
Plenty of ways.
Okay, what do we got?
So with experience,
You could become a supervisor, overseeing other cylinder fillers.
managing schedules, workflow, quality.
It's like a lead cylinder filler.
Exactly.
Got it.
Or you could branch out.
Quality control, using what you know about the gases.
Or even equipment maintenance, keeping those machines humming.
So many possibilities.
Yeah.
It seems like the key is,
Be proactive, keep learning, be open to new things.
couldn't have said it better myself,
Those skills from being a cylinder filler.
they can open doors.
Absolutely.
Well, there you have it, folks.
We went from, even a cylinder filler?
To potential career paths, all the way up.
It's been fun.
Uncovering the secrets of this, honestly.
Often overlooked field.
And on that note,
We'll leave you with a final thought.
if you were a cylinder filler,
What gas would you want to work with and why?
ooh, good one.
Do some research. Be curious.
Maybe even check out RoleCatcher.
Until next time,
Keep those cylinders filled with knowledge.
keep diving deep.